There's a stage in business where everything starts to feel harder, and most founders assume it's their fault. It's not. Here's what most people don't realize about growth. At a certain stage, the rules change. What worked at 10K months doesn't work at 30. What worked when you had one VA doesn't work when you have 3 moving pieces. And it's not dramatic, it's subtle. Revenue increases, usually because clients are increasing. And that means our team coordination has to increase as well. But capacity doesn't scale automatically. It's very intentional. You didn't wake up less capable. The demands have just changed. And when the demands change, but the structure doesn't, it feels like you're the one falling behind. But you're not. If you're feeling this way, your business has moved forward, but your design didn't. When a business outgrows its original structure, something predictable happens. It starts to lean harder on the founder again. Not for tasks necessarily, but for thinking, your brain. You can't think ahead at this stage because your brain is constantly reacting. Your VA and your team can execute beautifully, but they are still needing your context. Work will get done, but it always comes back for approval, clarification, or direction. I like to call this the boomerang effect, where everything you send out always comes back to you. The systems that were working just 6 months ago suddenly feel very brittle. And you may find yourself saying things like, why am I still involved in this? It's because the business still routes through you. Not because your team is incapable, but because you're the one who can see the whole picture. So this is where founders get this wrong. They assume that they are the issue. So they try to become more disciplined, more organized, better at delegation, a stronger CEO, and somehow they end up more involved than before. This could look like you looking for productivity hacks, tools to strengthen your business, systems to strengthen your business. But because you can't discipline your way out of a structural mismatch, it's not working. And this isn't about the effort that you put in. You are working harder than you ever have before. You worked hard to get to this point. It's really just about scale. And scale changes the kind of support your business requires. Not more execution, but more structure. This stage feels very personal because it hits your identity. You are probably thinking, I should know how to handle this. I built this. Why does this feel harder now? But what you're actually experiencing is transition. Early stage businesses are built around founder control. Mid-stage businesses require operational evolution. Most people are trying to skip that evolution. And they're layering instead. They are layering tasks, layering help, layering tools, but they don't ever redesign. So the pressure is just resurfacing. Your brain isn't overloaded because you're incapable. It's overloaded because it's still acting as the infrastructure of your business. If this is starting to click, the next question becomes obvious. Why does everything still depend on you, even with a team? Go watch the next video. It explains exactly why your support system isn't actually supporting you and what to do about it.